6 seasons and a movie. It started as a throwaway joke inside a television show. It became a fan demand, then a cultural movement, then a blood oath that an entire community of people decided the network owed them. Community ran from 2009 to 2015. It ended. The fans refused to let it. In 2022, Peacock officially announced the movie was happening. The cast was on board. The money existed. Dan Harmon was writing it. It is now 2026. The movie has not been shot, and the writer, who just gave an update on its status, spent most of his interview begging fans not to be angry at anyone involved. That detail tells you everything about where this stands. Writer Andrew Guest recently appeared on the Watch podcast and explained what happened. As the writers and actors' strikes were ending, all of the cast were available. All of them wanted to do it. They had a line producer. They had a script in progress, and then one actor's project created a timing conflict, and the production stopped. Guest refused to name the actor. He explicitly asked the fanbase not to be upset with any of these people. He called them all incredibly talented and very busy. Read that carefully. A writer on a major Hollywood production felt it necessary, in a public podcast interview, to preemptively defend an unnamed cast member from fan backlash before anyone even knew there was a target. That is not a writer talking about a scheduling conflict. That is a writer acting as a human shield between a beloved actor and an internet mob that has decided their nostalgia is more important than anyone's actual life and career. The fandom that Community cultivated over 15 years has become something the creators are now actively afraid of. And here is the specific nightmare that is keeping the movie in development hell: the ghost of Arrested Development. When Netflix revived Arrested Development, the cast was too busy and too scattered to film together. So they solved the problem technically, filming actors separately and cutting them together, hoping the audience would not notice the absence of genuine shared chemistry. The audience noticed immediately. The seasons were widely considered a disappointment that retroactively damaged how people remember the original show. Guest cited this directly. He said they do not want to do a sort of Arrested Development situation, that the chemistry of Community is the chemistry of these specific people in the same room around the same table, that you cannot manufacture that in post-production. He is completely right. And that correctness is exactly why the movie cannot be made right now. The cast of Community in 2026 includes Donald Glover, one of the most in-demand creative forces on the planet, Allison Brie, Joel McHale, Ken Jeong. These are not struggling actors with open calendars. These are massive, A-list professionals whose schedules are managed at a level that makes simultaneous availability genuinely difficult. The studio knows what happens if they cut corners. The fans will not forgive a compromised product, so they are waiting for a perfect alignment that may never actually come. This is the specific trap of the ensemble nostalgia revival. And it is different from every other reboot problem we have discussed on this channel. The Scrubs revival hurt fans by destroying a perfect ending. The Marshalls spin-off hurt fans by disposing of a beloved character. Those are examples of the machine moving too fast and caring too little. The Community movie is the opposite. The machine is frozen, caring too much about getting it exactly right and consequently unable to get it done at all. The fans created this trap. 15 years of demanding this movie exist, of treating every cast member's career development as a personal betrayal of the study group, of building a cultural expectation so enormous that the creators now feel they cannot deliver anything less than perfect, and the actors, the incredibly talented, very busy people who gave 6 years of Their lives to this show are now caught between a fandom that will not release them from an obligation, the show itself, invented as a joke, and careers that have genuinely and legitimately moved on. The Community movie might still happen. Ken Jeong read the script and said it made him emotional. Donald Glover has described the premise and called it tight. The money exists. The intention is real, but the road between intention and a camera rolling is currently blocked by the exact thing that made Community worth reviving in the first place. The people in that cast became too good, too successful, too in demand. The show worked because they were all there together. And now being all there together is the hardest thing in Hollywood to arrange 6 seasons and a movie. The 6 seasons happened. The movie is being held hostage by its own legend, and the people keeping it there are the fans who love it most.